Man, isn't this cave system beautiful? Hey listeners, I'm just hanging out right now in the Carlsbad Caverns. And I gotta say, every time I come here, it reminds me how important it is that we work together to save the planet Earth. I think it's important for me right now to take some time to talk to our listeners. So here at the BYOB, we're a collection of individual thinkers that are focusing on social, cultural topics, anthropological topics, psychological topics, and how all of those things sort of entertainingly interweave to create the joyful, beautiful world that we live in every day. So, science is a big part of that. Metabolic processes, Why are you hungry right now? Where are your resources? It's all connected. Why are you being an asshole to your neighbor? I don't know. I think it makes sense. Having said that, remember, grab a Lone Star beer and tune in for the new episode of BYOB, Twisted Thoughts. Twisted Thoughts. Twisted.
This podcast was created before Donald Trump's election. Anything said does not reflect the fascist regime in any way. Thank you. Good night. Listen.
It's a twisted thought that you have.
Your twisted thought.
Sometimes, like little children, you just want to smack them.
Oh, I didn't.
Like, and you're in a public place and you're just like, okay, kid. You fantasize these things like their head is a football and you're kicking it. That's a real mild one to start out with. Yeah. I've got worse.
That is twisted.
That is a twist.
Twisted.
Sit here and tell me you haven't ever twisted. Yeah, there's probably much worse, Kyla. Come on. What can you think
what's
of?
your twisted thought?
Probably something to do with peanut butter. That would be.
That's
crunchy or smooth?
That's not twisted.
I think a little bit of both. Like a...
Twist them up.
Not Jif or anything. Eating Jif is not twisted.
Not twisted.
I think it's probably really normal that everyone thinks about, like, jerking their car, or, like, off a bridge, or, like, into another car.
Yeah, like, angrily,
like, just sometimes,
or
just, not jokingly, like, purposefully, just to...
Like, ram another...
Explode in a fire.
They have car derbies for that.
True.
Where you can go smash up a vehicle.
But it's more to, like, just,
What are those called?
Demolition derbies.
Demolition derbies, dude. I would like to do one of those. Those are twisted.
Yourself.
No,
those are twisted.
I've had the, like,
in a way.
You're driving along, and then it's just like, you're just like, what would happen if I just jerked this right off into that, and I just flipped my car, and I was in the hospital. And
I wouldn't have to do anything for a while.
Oh my God.
That is twisted.
It's twisted.
It's on theme.
Twisted.
Like purposely injuring yourself to get out of work? Is that what
Just out of everything.
What?
Just be a vegetable for a while.
That would be... To me, that's not fun.
That's why it's twisted.
Yeah.
Twisted.
It's not fun. It's not fun thoughts.
All right.
Well, that's twisted, though. Most twisted things I would think would give me a reward. The twisted things that I can think.
That is a reward.
Here's a twisted thought.
Laying up in a hospital bed.
You're
eating through
imagining
a tube.
your own funeral.
Oh, that's twisted.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a scary thought because you always wonder who's going to show up. And then you're like, you weren't there? What the hell, man?
Maybe they were dead too.
Ugh. Twisted.
Twisted.
Maybe you died together in a murder-suicide.
That is
no, but
terrifying.
thinking about our funerals
Murder-suicides
maybe
are
we
twisted.
have kids. Like, maybe there's people who we don't even know yet who would be at our funerals because they're our kids.
That's crazy thought, too. Because they're our kids that you just want to smack upside the head for being annoying.
Yeah.
Twisted.
Think of your own funeral, yeah. All the people crying.
What would they say at the podium about you?
Who would your eulogy?
You
Googleizer. Your eulogy. Yeah. He was a sick-ass guitarist, and his love of basketball was palpable.
Palpable.
He hooked up a few times on Tinder. He was successful, so we commend him
He was
for that.
never married.
He was a lover of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Ted, you're veering off into the Constitution. Twisted.
Who's Ted?
I don't know. Ted is just like the government. Andrew is going to probably be a secret spy here in the future.
Most likely.
He's going to get enlisted.
Oh, it won't be very secret.
Yeah.
Well, they'll contact
It'll
me
be
through
twisted.
Gmail or something.
Twisted. Having a
Public.
twin that is a criminal, and then you get the gun pulled on you by a cop, and you have to prove your innocence with your twin. Okay.
With your twisted
Going nowhere.
twin.
Yeah.
I got it, and it makes me think of that movie with the twin and one of the Baldwin brothers, and he
Yeah.
fights himself, and
Right.
it's really bad CG.
Stephen Baldwin.
Yes.
Twisted.
Yeah, twist.
He is a Trump supporter.
Hail the
He is
Empire.
twisted.
Trump.
They s- he said some shit on Twitter the other day, and then his brother Billy Baldwin says, "No, no."
Well, what did Steven
He said,
say?
I can't quite remember, but it was something about rolling over in his grave or something.
Oh, the
And
father
then-
would roll
yeah,
over in his
and
grave.
then Billy Baldwin said the only thing he'd be rolling over in his grave if he knew you were supporting Trump or something about their own dad. Anyways, Baldwin segue.
Family
That was
Twitter
bad.
wars.
Damn.
Twisted.
Twisted.
Yeah.
When your family fights. Twisted.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
Man, anyone got any more twisted
else?
thoughts?
Twitter should have
Twisted.
a whole twisted
Yeah,
area.
like
Twister.
watching like stuntmen just eat shit. Like that's twisted to me. Like guys getting eaten by crocs who are fucking around with them.
Crocs.
Crocs and alligators.
Oh, shit.
Like I like
that's
watching twisted stuff like that.
I don't like that.
ISIS decapitations and explosions. Those are twisted.
This is pretty twisted.
Yeah.
Alligators.
It got dark.
ISIS
But you
killings.
watch this mutilation.
About alligators in ISIS.
Mutilation. Complete.
Halloween.
Halloween is upon us.
It is past.
Oops.
It is
Next
the
year.
1st of November. I think it's the
It's
second.
the second.
Okay.
Insert Nightmare Before Christmas footage at this point.
I legitimately ran out of the theater in Nightmare Before Christmas when I was like 6 years old. Whenever that came out, my mom took me, and in the beginning song where
That
they're
movie's twisted.
singing about monsters under the bed, I ran up the aisle, and I wouldn't go back in, and I've still never seen it.
What?
I don't want to.
It's so good.
You've
No.
never making Christmas, making Christmas, making
It's so scary.
Keep cool, Bone Daddy. That's like my favorite line, the saxophone. Half dead zombie goblin.
Yeah, you've asked me to call you that.
What?
Bone Daddy.
Bone Daddy? Never. Being called Bone Daddy. Twisted.
Twisted.
Why do they call you Bone Daddy? You'll never know. I'll never tell.
Said the skeleton.
Jack Skellington.
Hey,
I know that.
You know his name.
Yeah.
That's a good point, yeah.
Weird.
0.
What is a good point?
This dog with the fucking bone, like. I'm just going into this tree shaped as like
Zero.
a fucking holiday. Was he on drugs? Was that like the
Living in a
whole
tree is
metaphor?
twisted.
I don't
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
That's right. You've never seen the movie.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm done. We're moving on. All right.
Spoiler alert
Spoiler
to all the people.
on movie.
That's funny. Yeah.
Why don't we move backwards to Halloween?
Yeah.
Didn't dress up this year.
Yeah.
Didn't get this Halloween spirit.
Didn't get the Halloween memo.
Raise your hand if you like Halloween at this table.
Let the
As a-
record show no one's raising
In
their
relation to what? Yeah, I mean Halloween, like against which holiday?
No, I
or-
was
hand.
just
General.
I just
the amount of work you have to put into
I don't
it.
love it.
money,
No, yeah.
then take a picture
Candy,
of yourself, put it
picture.
online.
Most people don't even
Sweets.
act like their character.
Yeah.
Not
That's
like
your
method
beef?
acting.
Yeah.
No, that's
That's your big problem. Your problem is that people aren't actually murdering each other.
when all the
Sorry.
the like 20 mid-20 somethings are going as characters from Stranger Things and they're not acting like a 8-year-old kid who's hanging out with an alien.
That is
really
what, no,
grinds
but
Andrew's gears.
I'm kind of turning
I
to your
kinda like
side
that,
because
yeah.
now I am, because we had all these people come in their stupid fucking costumes to work and they're just acting normal. And it's like, you're dressed
Okay.
up like a psycho. Why don't you act like a psycho?
Going along with that, I did see a good use of costume. We at my store had Thor walk in, and he turned to the entire everybody in the store, and he was like, "You're all safe now." And then he ordered his tacos, and it was really funny because everybody just turned and looked at him because he's wearing a Thor outfit with his hammer.
Yeah.
But he was like, "You're all safe. Thor is here." So that's good. He was acting.
Yeah, he acted.
But
about-
you didn't dress up, so it's really hard to...
Yeah, how
criticize
can I criticize
these-
anyone if I didn't
Yeah.
dress up, right?
Right.
Let this be a lesson to humanity, right here. Everyone just take a second and reflect. If you didn't dress up, you
Kind of
cannot
like
criticize.
if you didn't vote, you can't complain.
Yeah.
Right.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently.
We all
you don't
voted
vote-
early.
Don't complain.
The scariest thing this Halloween is Donald Trump.
Hail Donald Trump,
Sure,
Lord
dude.
Emperor.
If he gets elected, I'm totally going for the record, I'm not going to say anything about where my whereabouts will be. Lone Star.
Lone Star.
Lone Star.
Would it for the record? You're
Well, yeah,
gonna be
I don't
where?
want anyone to know where I'm going if Donald Trump is elected.
So not Canada.
Why? Because you don't want them to follow?
It's just, no, because if something, maybe I just don't, I might go off and do something radical and, they don't need to know what
yeah.
I'm doing,
Uh-oh.
And when I mean radical, I mean send them an email about how upset I am.
Twisted.
Twisted
That's
radicalism.
Alibi.
Terrifying stuff out there.
Hey, well, since you're going to be an uncle,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's the next phase of where Halloween gets fun again, I guess, because
Yes,
you get
you're
dress
right.
up a child,
And then you're entertaining the child
Yeah.
and you're hanging out
Yeah.
and you're just
and you also
Entertaining.
reap the rewards of their candy.
oh, twisted. Twisted.
Yeah. I don't know. How long have they been married now? I forget.
Since last October.
Yeah,
But they've
been
been
a year
dating
or so.
since
Yeah.
1993.
Damn.
No, they haven't.
Since that single was released by
Since Austin was
yeah.
7.
Sublime, I think was around back then.
I don't practice marriage. I ain't got no prenups. If I had $1 million, she wouldn't get any of it.
Prenub.
But I really
Sounds like we know how
want-
Jordan feels about giving money to his significant other.
Oh, if I had any money to give here, let's pity party here. for a
You got to
second.
keep
I'm making a
entities
salary now.
separate.
Yeah.
Never want to open up an account together.
Yeah,
that's just
right.
Before you're married.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. But even then, it's just teamwork. Have
Right.
a Venmo account you both share and drop money into it.
Yeah,
Sure.
interesting.
Tax each other.
Are we sponsored by Venmo?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's how people send me money.
What are people sending you money
Good
for?
point.
They're sending me money for services provided.
BYO band contributions, things like that.
Contributions
Pizza.
and pizza
Is there
for
a
the BYOB.
Is this the BYOB Foundation scandal? Is the Venmo going straight to your pocket?
Is this pay to play?
This production
Did we
company.
pay you to get on this podcast?
You did.
So we could get out
pay
our
a
twisted thoughts?
twisted
Payola.
subscription fees.
Yeah. We're shooting out all these advertisers because they're giving significant contributions to Andrew Riefenstahl and his private consortium.
I take after Hillary. She is a fine, dark Jedi.
She has taught me how to embezzle the finest of riches. Twisted. It was a twisted start to November.
Yeah, there
in
was
the world.
What happened? It was warm this year. Yeah.
It's hot out.
Globally.
Globally. Did y'all watch the Before the Flood? It's free to watch on YouTube. The
No, what
Leonardo
is this?
DiCaprio movie.
No.
Oh no, I want to see this.
Yeah, we
though. I
watched
saw-
it 2 nights ago.
Werner Herzog has a new volcano movie on Netflix that I
did
want to
see
watch.
that. I want to watch.
Yeah, but I want to watch that. Is Leo all up in it? Is
Leo's
he like,
all up in it. Yeah,
He's basically narrating.
It's like a third-person action adventure.
Is
The
it
camera's like right
over
over
an
his shoulder.
hour?
It's like an hour and a half.
Nice.
And
Okay, gotta
How's
watch
the
this.
action?
He is probably insane.
Just like The
in
Departed.
it.
Does it end with the mouse?
It ends with some headshots to the earth.
Jack
Oh,
Nicholson.
that's twisted.
Twisted.
Mars, with a high-powered assault rifle, took out Earth.
Damn. That is
Trump is
twisted.
president. That should be what
I mean,
happens.
I really enjoy this episode. It being, a couple days after Halloween, and we're just coming out with all this twisted shit.
The Twisted Pod.
It was the Twisted Pod. It was meant to be.
There were no clown sightings in town around Halloween.
I
which
have
was
yet to
interesting.
see one, and if I do,
Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
I think I'll attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be pretty scary.
But,
Hell yeah.
you got to look at the weapons he has on
Yeah.
him at the time. Usually melee. Very rarely do they use ranged weaponry.
A gun. A clown with a gun. He's just prepared for a long range
High level
attack.
mob approaching.
He's like a sniper.
Yeah.
Like you can't even see it. You
Twisted.
can't even see it. The costume is just for him. Clown snipers. That's twisted. That's a good-
Dude, that's a good either band name or like album or
Clown sniper.
Clowns.
Also,
The camera, like, he kills someone and it just zooms back to him and he just is
that would be an
smiling.
effective war tactic as well. I mean,
It would be scary.
dress them up as clowns. People would be like, are they the enemy?
Are they here
Just-
to entertain us?
Yeah. Here we are now. Nirvana segue. Yeah. Clown sniper.
Watch out for that clown sniper.
That was actually half of Kurt Cobain's lyrics in the band. You just couldn't understand anything he was saying. Clown snipers, entertain us.
All right, that is twisted.
Yeah.
That is the most monumental twisted.
We just can't get out of this
It's
twist that we're
twisted.
in.
Everything is so good.
Hey, let's twist again like we did last
It's Chubby
year.
Checker.
Well, hey guys, thanks for tuning in and listening to the BYOBand.org podcast. Make sure you tune in next week. We have a very special post-election episode that we will be releasing. You can expect the all-star lineup. Yeah. Smoke weed, live long, and prosper. I'm out.
Never insult the Emperor. Long live Trump.